Hello my dear baby and welcome back to the fight. So Blanka is very tanky and she also uses shield defense so that will make her even more tanky, so the tactic of trying to focus her down is not working. Yeah, but Ogren is dealing with the golem, so that's good. We are not doing so bad so far.
You don't know what.
Maybe I should use this too. Yeah, this is a poison, right? So I can use it with a coating. I hope so. Yeah, okay. Ogren joined against fighting Blanka, but I don't really like it. Because, yeah, I don't think he would really fight her, being wife, and also I will just send him against the but that's just a little bit of our playing. Shale! I didn't tell you to just fight. Heal. I used up all of the last healing items. And yeah, Geraldine or what he is called is not fighting, so maybe he's immobile? But yeah, now we are dealing more damage with poisons and everything. One of the squatting golems died. Okay, now we are ganging up on this time. Okay, now since there is no more enemies remaining for Ogren to fight, and that's why he will now fight Blanka. But he would rather not. Yes. Ooh, what is that? Oh, the old trick in the book, making copies. It's a pity that I could not save the other golem. Shale is very low health. Heal. Okay. Well, try. You know, all of these have the same. Yeah, but keep the tactic of focusing down. Oh, that's a ghost. Oh yeah, this deliriums. Yes.
The animal will be alive.
Oh, Gandhi doing the finishing blow. Oops. Okay, so yeah, I will. Have you played all one? Oh, and Blanka, of course. Greater injury kit. Cures all injuries. What's the point of that really? One guard. Mage, let us have higher armor penetration. Blanca's shield. Oh, that could be useful. Spell resistance. I mean, I can check for Alistair. There. Have less defense, less fatigue too, less missile deflection. Yeah, and the Kalen shield also adds armor and gives chance to avoid missile attacks entirely. This gives bonus damage to Darkspawn and Beast. Huh. Yeah, the two seems about equivalent. Yeah, the Kalen shield have better defensive properties. Blanca shield have the bonus damage and less fatigue. I could see using Blanca shield. Yeah, and it's a nice looking shield. Problem is that role-playing wise, once again, this is a shield for a dwarf, so for a human it would not be, you know, that good. It would be too small. And the other one is that having the Kalen shield for Alistair makes more sense, since that was his half-brother's shield, so some relevancy. Okay, so let's talk. Karadin.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Well...
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Karadin?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter.
So yeah, apparently you cannot do it.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Yeah, I mean, this is what I need. I need a Paragon support to settle an election.
For the aid you've given me, I shall put Hammer to Steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
So yeah, why didn't you do this already? I don't get it. Are you destroying the Anvil or what? So yeah, I'm not understanding why didn't do this already. Why did this took here for 1,000 years? Also don't understand how did he became a golem himself. He made himself or what? So yeah, there is an unanswered question.
It is done. Give it to whom you will.
Okay, so you made a crown.
I do
Big
not
deal.
wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
I will destroy the Anvil, we agreed.
That would please me, human.
Okay, how do you want to destroy it? Oh yeah, toss it in the lava. Toss it in the lava. What? Is that easy? I am disappointed. I guess he didn't want that to toss in the lava because that it would be too much like Lord of the Rings. As if the oh, and this is yeah, and you will jump into the lava yourself like Terminator 2. Okay, bye Arnold.
Always find your way in the dark.
So yeah, they decided not to steal from the Lord of the Rings the tossing into lava the thing to destroy, because they instead steal from Terminator 2. Okay, Liberator. And let's save. Yes, please. Okay. Quest completed. Items received. What was that item? Probably the plot item, the crown. Let's see. Death cost insignia. Paragon Forge crown. Flawless crown possessed of details that defy the speed with which it was forged upon the anvil of the void, destined for the chosen king of Orzammar. Okay, alright. There's a chest. Of course, my inventory is full, so I should just toss out something really unnecessary, like this useless vases, and probably something more. And all of these shirts. Oh yeah, can go here. That's short bow. No. Oh, dang it! I'm clicking things. No. I unequipped the... What? Ah, I see. I unequipped these weapons. Okay. Bear with me, please. So what did I want? Tossing out stuff. Yeah, that's... No! What? This is the archer. Fire arrows here, please. Okay. This here. Billy. Merrick blade. Yes. And then Duncan's dagger there. Okay. Fine. So tossing out stuff is where I was at. Yeah, Viridium. Okay. Viridium. Okay. Fine. Now open the chest. Ooh. Oh, for a minute I thought that these are the chest items, but no. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired. I drank black teas and yeah, I'm just shock coating, okay, a liquid coating, dust, just a generic great sword, medium silver bar and diamond. Okay. So nothing else. I'm a bit underwhelmed. Oh, there is something. Golem registry. See, large stone tablet chipped with age, a great number of tavern rooms. Examine few of the house names. Okay. We honor those who have made the sacrifice, left their names to be remembered. The carvings are still deep enough that a tracing could be taken, allowing the information to be carried elsewhere. Ogran?
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial. of all the dwarves
Yeah.
who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Shale?
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. It may have something to do with Carrigan's words. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them. I know not.
Okay, take a tracing. Okay. Golem registry. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm a bit underwhelmed by this location and by the puzzles too. I mean,
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it.
yeah,
You ready
There's
to head
nothing
back yet
else
and
here,
share the
really.
news?
to the assembly. They need to know as soon as possible.
Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Okay. Okay, so we can fast travel now. So yeah, there is some places I didn't check out in Carrigan's Quest, and I entirely skipped all the oil they can take. So maybe I can go back here. But yeah, let's go to Orzammar. You know, the quicker we can end this dispute, the better. Yeah, roleplay wise too, it would not make sense to hang around since we got what we came for. Basically, the crown. Probably they will say, oh, what a nice crown.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him. I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned. We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Oh wow, we can lie here. A bear a crown from Paragon Carridin for his chosen king, or I bring a crown forged by Carridin on the anvil of the void. So yeah, the two have very different meanings. So yeah, this would say that he, you know, chose the king, that, you know, we told him what, you know, the dilemma is, and then he said something of what he's choosing, or we tell the truth here that he doesn't care about who is the king and just made us a crown, so basically left me to the selection. So yeah, I once again young young John would have said, I bring the crown forged by Carridin on the anvil of the void. But you know, that was by my point of view, that was like years ago. We could have been on the road for a year. So he started out as a, you know, like 16 years old, and I think by this point he could be like 18, 19, 20, whatever. Multiple years could have been passing. So yeah, by this point, what he have observed, I would say that he would say, I bear a crown from Paragon Carridin for his chosen king. I mean, these dwarves don't need to know that he didn't choose, he didn't care. Because yeah, saying this would just risk them, you know, not accepting what I am gonna, you know, choose. So yeah, the question is, you know, how naive John remains. Oh, I'm being called. Alright. Uh, once again being disturbed as usual. Okay, so yeah, the question is how much I am willing, to roleplay as Jon has learned of the world and especially learned of the dwarves, so so yeah, I can see both ways, if he remained completely, naive, then he would say the truth. But by what he learned, and especially learned from the dwarves, yeah, he would not risk, the dwarf jumping at each again, because they will not, take the crown from me. Yeah, so this is we are, going down this slippery slope. That, yeah, I mean, Jon will not turn evil, of course, by this, but yeah, we cannot risk they are not accepting the king I choose. So yeah, I have to say that this is from Caridian for his chosen king.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
And here I can back a step and say that he wished me to give it to whoever I chose. And interesting, I still have the option to go for Blahan, although, why would I say? Yeah, he wished me to give it to whoever I choose.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
But yeah, I mean, the same is true for Caridin, because, well, he have been there for 1,000 years, so what he really knows of what is happening now? Interesting, I still have the option to give it to Blahan. I mean, yeah, the whole time I had, the opportunity to go between them. I could have planted that evidence or something on the Costa, probably said that Harrowmont hired them or something. And I have the option, so yeah, this is still open. I still can go for Blahan, but yeah, instead of trying to convince me to choose one of them, they are just, yeah, Blahan is just attacking because I was choosing Harrowmont so far. Yeah, I am basically, this is a blind choice because I don't know really much about them. Harrowmont have been the more noble person of them. Blahan tried to lie about the papers, and yeah, did all the dirty tricks with Harrowmont's fighters, and Harrowmont, asked me to clear out the Carter. So yeah, it's a pity. I really don't know, what they want to do with the power. But yeah, if I had their own will, I would not trust or Jon would not trust the Anvil to Blahan at all. And we don't know enough of Harrowmont either. But yeah, by what I know, I will choose Harrowmont.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, and the king of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
I knew.
The ancestors have spoken.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Of course they brought
Guards.
weapons. I mean, not really. Oh, and more fights? Wow, okay. So yeah, Blihan, you know, you could have just let it slide, you know. You, as our prince, as our Oidukan prince, you still could have a, you know, nice life. But no, you got on, you know, suicide. Alright. Yeah, and apparently most of the Death Seals are with him. Cool, yeah. Alright, but this will be next episode. So yeah, and Heavenmont is not fighting maybe? Anyway, another boring fight probably. Bye bye! I love you baby.